gaming.
Oh yeah.
Much clearer. You've got a Sejuani, you've got that reliable engage. Evi is weirdly, or Ruby with the Shurima Shuffle, is your most reliable form of engage on the side of Team Heretics. So they've definitely put the burden of execution on looking around. This will be much easier.
Bigger wave. Oh, the crowd knows it's coming. Little bit of action. Oh, Jack Spectra leveled up. That's going to sting a bit.
They're trying to take away the passive from Sejuani. That's going to be big. Knockup down goes in. The TP coming in. Jack Spectra trying to hit it back. Toss, ticking, burning. Goes down for first blood. A KO if I've ever seen one.
Ruby rocks up and says, my job here is done. Didn't really need to do anything.
Teams were going to match up. Bot lane was one of the big areas that we talked about there potentially being a discrepancy. But jungle, the area where they could have an edge now is Jankos comes into the top side. Nice slow coming out here.
He's going to flash.
Jumping out. No!
He's done.
He already flashed. He's done. He's gone.
Yeah.
Quick kill.
Pretty well played. See the experience coming out of Jankos. Doesn't go for Drake early. Make sure he's top side on the spawn timer. Red buff warded to make sure that he's safe. And he's not running into any 3v3s. And now he's going to hand the blue buff. The AD carry's doing Raptors in red.
Yep.
The mid laners is doing wolves in blue.
Yep.
Your top laner's taking Gromp or Krugs.
Yep.
And now Heretics might be taking
Relevant. Jungler. Maybe nothing left for Irrelevant here. Is tanky enough in Mega Gnar that he'll be able to walk that one out. Throws a house at Jankos. And Marcoon hovering around, but debating.
Dive, he's backing off.
It's not really much of a counterplay here. Team Heretics are going to make one by placing the Herald on the bottom side, but XK just getting tickled in that exchange. And now Alting looking to kick this one off. Jankos has to step forward, and they're not going to really be able to focus on the tower whatsoever. Leaping past the bubble, the wave will go in, and Jankos can now try to look for the burst, but he doesn't have the damage. Excellent recognition from the side of SK that Team Heretics overstepped there.
Definitely good punishment looking for these past couple of hovers. Evi's full HP though and has ult, so yeah, he just runs away from that. Doesn't even invade the top camps, he's scared. Big question.
That's the trade thus far. Team Heretics maybe wanting to keep this play going, but the Culling going to come in and delete a lot of these minions. Will at least slow the push down a little bit. No plates. Herald's going to do a good chunk of damage. If they can break mid, it's big for the team.
It's a long con play and it's going to work out. So a lot of gold goes over to the Zeri, but Heretics traded for map control. They lost a lot of creeps in bot. They should make it so it crashes on the second one, so they can take that second tower a little bit easier later on in the game. And that's going to connect top laners just kind of G2 2019 days. They would overstay on a lane to force. But back in those days, people didn't really know how to match it. But I feel like Heretics are matching it pretty well.
Now body block, TP coming in, getting the flash out from DOS. Ruby TPing to the top side. Jack Spectra here as well. Irrelevant now coming in as well. Jack Spectra just going to dash right out to safety. Scooped back. Irrelevant, there's nowhere to go. Okay, it's just a little charitable kill donation there as Evi wants to keep the play going. Marcoon going to get wild growth, and they will make it out to safety. Evi's still debating if he can chip lane.
And then you'd come into your side lane expecting to trade opposite again, and they're all just standing there. And then you have the TP, invest resources, and here they are again.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Going to look for the stun, stolen Jack's ultimate. Going to make sure that Certus is nice and tanky. DOS tanking that one up there. Desperately trying to finish off. Irrelevant is going to turn Mega, but will he get anything done in time? No, they're finally going to kill Evi and break this tier 2. The only silver lining on the back end of that play is the fact that there's really nothing left on the map
already. Rod of Age is so strong in getting this side us up to 16. Oh, Evi flashed.
Away. Big stun looking for the solo bolo. Irrelevant flashing back. Just slightly into the same time as he passes it up. Evi! He finds it. The solo kill buffed up by Nami somehow. Will grab that one.
Was he?
That's what it said on the screen. Okay. I don't know if we can trust the screen right now, but that's what it said on the screen.
He got the assist on the bottom right. Wait. Okay. I don't think there's anything. I mean, maybe someone on Twitter knows, but
we'll have to find out. In the meantime, Certus looking to finish these kills off. Marcoon leaping into the backside. Jack Spectra going to be in trouble. Mercer going to be in trouble. It should be an easy kill onto the side as he's calling. He's running. Jack, can he get it done? He's ticking. He's burning. Mission impossible. It is impossible. He gets outplayed in the end by Certus.
Kill goes over to SK. They managed to find Jack Spectra, Mercer, and Jankos, and Evi gets that solo kill. He gets bot tier 2. The whole map is blown wide open, but now SK have got a Baron off the back of Heretics, overextending. TP's coming in. Solo lanes are here to contest. It's a 2 versus 5.
Evi looking for the stun on the backside. Gets over. Excellent use of the buffer there. Now getting knocked out. Marcoon Irrelevant, waiting on the back. Smite, is it available? No, not for Marcoon, not quite yet. Ticking down, but there's no jungler in the area as Jankos is dead. Overlays coming back. Baron going down. SK going to grab this one. Team Heretics bot lane caught out and knocked out. Certus, man of the hour. We'll be happy just matching 2 for 2 on the Drakes overall. Ocean Soul. I mean, it's out.
Team players.
Jankos waiting against that wall there.
It's his wall. No one's going to take it from him.
Trying to execute off to the side. They're just going to delete him right as the fight starts. Mercer, goodbye. TP coming in off to the side. Evi now going to keep this fight going. Big stun on 2-3. Evi getting some work done as Jankos backing off. But again, the front line, the back line rather, from the side of Team Heretics really just cannot get onto these carries. Mega Gnar ready to go. Evi getting chunked out. Evi's just monstering in the fight. Ruby running for his life, but that is a huge shutdown. SK find the fight. They just make it look so easy.
5-0. SK just run head first into Heretics. No wave, no nothing. Screw it, just engage. Mercer gets blown up. Jack Spectra gets blown up. Ebby tries to save the day. And they end up losing the game. Scaling was on their side. There was a Baron up. They had map control. But just like that, they're going to TP on the cannon to keep the reduction on the tower. I believe it looks like it's going to live. There's a wave coming in.
Trying to kill the cannon. It's gone. It's over.
Wow, okay. So all of a sudden, the blink of an eye, SK 5-0 wiped them off the map.
They struggled in the bot lane. They struggled on the top side. But in the mid and late game, SK show up.
It's that teddy bear mentality.
They're strong.
We know it now. Just go in.
They have perceived the depth necessary to find the wins here. Caedrel.
That woke us all up, didn't it?
They just made a 2K gold lead look like a 10K gold lead. What the hell happened? We didn't even have enough time for a replay of that fight to talk about that fight.
How did Mercer die so quick? Was it a situational?
I just said don't meme Yankos, but it had to be a loss.
It was.
Couldn't have been international. There's no way he played international.
It was international.
It was international.
2020 Worlds against Damwon. Do you remember what happened?
You should live your life with the confidence of irrelevant. Just first item Cole, knowing that you're just going to power farm for 100 creeps and nothing else is going to happen. Exakick, backing up, getting caught on the edge of the bubble. Oh, that is brutal. Jack Spectra, easy kill. First blood. Are they going to go for the dive onto DOS? No red buff, no follow-up. Mounting Dread will not get completed, but that must have been pixels.
That was a hitbox. That's all I'll say.
Much more confident early lead, at least on the bottom side of the lane, or bottom side of the map, and we're just going to have to see how they play this mid game, see if they can hold on to this lead for longer and not let themselves get caught out in a lot of these 5v5s. Is all incoming.
Danger.
This is going to be bad for Irrelevant. Irrelevant needs to make his way away from this one. He's going to try to bounce out, but Evie holding the W. It's beautiful play thus far. He's going to keep going for the dive. Irrelevant going to try to finish the job. One more tower shot finishing off Evie. It will be a 1-for-1 in the end.
Well played, though, by Ebby. I think he held his Q3 for so long that Irrelevant tried to dodge around. Flash, Exakick, and DOS have all summoners apart from the heal. Is it Mercer the target? Don't face check that bush. Ooh,
now they're just going to try to burn down Mercer. Wave coming in. Mercer's still standing for now. Yanko's really flash. He's just going to hold. He's going to stop the kill. He's ticking. Mercer's still burning on the backside, but it does not matter. They are looking for 2 more kills. Jack Spectra chasing down Dosh. The Wild Grove will keep him alive for now.
Ebby's here. Ebby's in bot lane. I think the wave is terrible top, so he's just saying flash, but then he would probably die anyway. So Marcoon needs to be careful here. No flash for themselves.
Review. Marcoon retreating to Exakick. Exakick doesn't even have an item completed yet. Yankos knows that they are stronger, so feeling confident to go for this one. The pushback is beautiful for Marcoon to interrupt that one, but still the bubble will connect, finding all the CC they need to take the jungler out. It's Irrelevant on the backside. Nobody can dash out. Nobody can get out of here.
Irrelevant.
Everyone waiting in the Lamb's Respite.
Close to Mega.
All eyes on the Gnar, all eyes on the Mega. Evie trying to buy as much space as he can for his team. Now retreating, Unstoppable out, trying to pull them back in, giving his life so the rest of the team can escape as he buys a few more seconds. Nothing here left for him. Exakick will grab the kill in the end.
Will they grab the Herald as well? Marcoon's dead. Sante, do they have the damage? They're gonna go for it. Ebby, no flash.
Going in. Looking for the lockup. Unstoppable back to safety. Immediately going to ult just to generate as much distance as possible from the rest of the team. Beautiful footwork coming in from Evie. Irrelevant again. Caught out under a tier 2 tower. Just like in game 1. This time Yanko's going to grab the kill. And the rest of the fight still going. DOS running, but there's so much damage coming in from this Azir. SK struggling on these dives across both games, but Exakick now could be the one in trouble. Holding on to his lead for now, ulting immediately, trying to get the fight kicked off, trying to get it out, burning, ticking, Ignite will burn him down. Jack Spectra finding the kill, but the rest of SK now looking for Team Heretics. Ruby still standing, Evie still standing. Messy exchange. Team Heretics holding on to the gold lead.
Q from Certus. They're on a timer. Heretics can just stand there and watch it.
7 seconds on ult.
Yeah, he needs that ultimate Certus. SK actually want to wait, but they also need to force because of the Mega Gnar.
Oh, this is such a
up now.
This is where I think Certus will throw it. Certus needs to ult to split the team fight. He's going to do it, and he can catch at least Mercer off on the backside, and now they're looking to break the fight out. They managed to take the dragon away. They deny the soul for now, but Jack Spectra in the back of the pit is doing absolutely nothing. All of that gold, unable to make an impact thus far. Exakick backing off, and SK got what they came for.
Plausible with the Azir, because he can dash over the walls, but we'll see what they do. Mid waves coming in. 5 stacks for Yankos on this Kindred.
Good poke, Certus.
This looks like deja vu, doesn't it, from game 1. Marcoon's around the back. Heretics needs to be a bit careful here.
Ooh, this is a long flank coming in from Marcoon. Irrelevant stacking up the rage.
They know Marcoon's around here. They don't see him. Here's the wall. Now they're looking for Azir.
Wall's going to be big. Ruby isolated. Damage is coming in, but he's going to get pushed back into the rest of the team. Now ulting back in. Sorcerer should have the free incentive of his life. Irrelevant! Finding 2 instantly on the backside, but no one follows up. No one is there for him. He is left empty-handed. This man's going to have to buy himself flowers at the back of this team fight because no one else is going to do it. SK finally showing up. But but it's a messy exchange. Once again, that ult should have sealed the deal, but it's now Evie on the backside. Evie looking for the flank. It is Team Heretics looking to turn, but they are out of carry. Jack Spectra running, Marcoon coming in. Massive shutdown, and again, SK find a fight.
Not again! Straight up 5v5. SK managed flash. And the jungle support carries the entire fight. EpicSkillshot didn't really get anything done, and now
Marcoon a hero, and down goes Ruby.
What is going on? It's just fallen apart again for Heretics. These fights just not going in their favor, just overgrouping in mid, and SK have the hard engage, Sejuani Vi, whatever it may be. They can get on top of you, and EpicSkillshot was down an item and a half in these fights. It's the solo lanes, jungle support just stepping up here for SK. We talked about EpicSkillshot's impact, but the rest of SK showing their caliber. Can Drakos steal it? He could jump in, but he doesn't have the ultimate.
Irrelevant waiting. He's just going to go for the wall. He's just going to stun him. He's just going to deny it. 2K getting lower. They're going to burn through the Baron as quickly as they can. And again, SK take a Baron. So many individual fumbles for SK across the series, but when it comes time to...
could be lost here.
The gold is basically dead even. Surely you can still win a fight if you execute well.
Ruby's so close to Rabadons. That's a massive spike, but it looks like they might take it anyway.
Maybe they can steal it. 4K getting lower. Jankos has no vision in the pit. He should just be there, Drake.
Yeah.
Relevant off to the side, playing well. Doesn't get clipped by the bubble.
I feel like Heretics should be here.
Oh, now coming in for Marcoon. They're entirely grouped. Gonna get knocked back. Heavy trying to buy as much as he can. Marcoon is all alone jumping into this one, but they don't have the damage to kill the buy. Marcoon refuses to die, and now EpicSkillshot has come to play. Jack Spectra on the retreat. Jankos on the retreat. They're holding on for now. Team Heretics lose the fight, lose the exchange, lose the dragon, but they will hold on to their lives.
Why did they take that fight? They could have just cross-mapped top.
And I think that's the big thing, is already the compositions are difficult to play without CC, but when there's a random wall that can appear at any moment, that's a massive threat. Jankos gonna get knocked back, knocked up one more time. It's an absolute bounce house for the Kindred. No chance to push that Lamb's Respite. Perfectly layered CC from the side of SK as they set
Heretics lack direction in this late game. Just feels like their only option most of the time is just group up mid. There's no side lane pressure. And yes, their draft this game doesn't really have it, but last game they did. With the Jax.
Trying to just steal this one away.
They're just gonna brute force it. So
okay,
Ruby
is just flipping it.
Okay, they tried to commit 4-man, but SK read the play.
I mean, it's tough because sometimes you've got a 2 and a 7, and you just decide that you need to play out that hand. But I respect it. Sometimes you got to take the risk.
Just gotta take the all-in.
SK gonna grab Baron, and I think an incredibly difficult day for Team Heretics, because for every play they've made in the early game that has seemed good and has.
And they can just play this 1-4, siege it down. See if Heretics can find a big team fight. They have got the range champs, so if they overcommit, yes, they can punish.
Big knockback, goodbye to Ruby. Running, scoot now, next to maybe went too deep. Now can they finish? EpicSkillshot, EpicSkillshot dashing out to safety. He refuses to go down. It is Jankos now trying to get one more kill, but only Jack Spectra dies.
How's he gone down? SK have lost one of their main carries. Ruby's had to flash away. Bot wave's pushing in. I think Irrelevant's going to base and TP back here. Looking to end on this wave, perhaps, but it looks like they might back away. Health bars are relatively low, but they're going to go towards the mid. Irrelevant's TPing in there, calling his team, saying, move towards mid. We've got a wave. Let's play on that. Try to look for a next objective, next inhibitor. Keep cracking this base of Heretics open. 25 seconds on the Lucian. SK will play around that.
Q channeled. Evie unstoppable again. Well played to make it out to safety. Immediately going to be forced to use the Gargoyle Shield, and now going back into the Lamb's Respite. Irrelevant can just toss it back into his team if he wants to, but he's holding on for now. Certes, very aggressive step forward. Will not find the flip back into the rest of his team. So it is just going to be the inhibitor.
Needs to be careful here. TP behind could be deadly here for SK. Where's Heavy? Can he find a ward? There it is. This is it. This is everything for Heretics.
They're so low. There's so many blinking health bars.
He doesn't know where they are.
Heavy trying to find the angle.
Doesn't know where they are.
Spotting. He's just guessing at this point. But the Hex Gates!
Yeah, they're out. They're out. That was it.
Starting to feel more and more insurmountable.
Yeah. Here comes the setup. SK trying to hold this line in the jungle.
Weaver's wall.
You can see it right there. Certes just built it.
Leaping over. Irrelevant on the side. Jack Spectra leaping in. Holding on for now due to the Lamb's Respite. Marcoon getting chipped away. Jack Spectra gets flicked back into the rest of the team, but he's still standing. Irrelevant off to the side. 1v1 versus Evie. Ruby just going to get taken out, and it is domination from SK. Confidence in the execution is finally EpicSkillshot is going to get to auto attack, do the damage he's been waiting to do all game long. Now on a killing spree. Now with a double, and that is it. The whimper of Heretics. A struggle of a series, but SK will come out on top. A lot to work on, a lot to clean up, but ultimately it is they who will win the day. Heretics knocked out of the winter season as SK move to face Vitality tomorrow.
Yeah, they were the better team on the day. Maybe the lanes weren't having huge differences in terms of raw firepower, but their drafts were one-dimensional in terms of one win condition. They stuck to it, and they managed to pull it off. Great game from SK, just staying together as a team, good target selection, and good team.